Hi guys, I'm Humbly Anna Anders here on the YouTube channel. This is part 2 of my video here today. It's August 2nd, 2016. And yes, I was talking about this whole reading program, if you will. But it's called Clever Crazies for Kids Academies. I think our children in the United States deserve a better name for a school other than Clever Crazies. Okay, so that's what I want to say, number 1. Number 2, going back to this part of the story, part 2, when Steve was a young man, the country went to war. So look at here, it's the daily newspaper and it says Pearl Harbor attacked. And then people are looking like, whoa, my God, it was attacked. Oh my God, we're in fear mode. Wow, look at that. So they put all this creative warmongering energy into this book, if you will, for these kids. So what does it say to me, people? This is an exact example of the corrupt mick that we live in, how it goes in to infiltrate our kids and to teach them and reinforce them about this warmongering idea. See the airplanes up in the sky there? So here we are, Pearl Harbor are being attacked, but then that's the news in the city here, right? But then all of a sudden over here we got a billboard that says, Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, go shopping. So we get attacked on one end, kind of like on 9/11. And we got attacked on 9/11, and then our president, acting president then, that was selected, not elected, stolen by the corrupt warmongers, you know, Bush Jr., who said, yeah, 9/11 happened, but you guys should go shopping. 9/11 happened, but you should go shopping. 9/11 happened, but you should go shopping. Just resume life like it's nothing. Okay? And it's really not cool. I mean, look at this. They took their time to put those planes in the sky, then to talk about Pearl Harbor again, and to show the fear in here. And these are new books that they're using in 2016 for these kids. Okay? Even the officer looks freaked out. But yet, Santa Claus looks just fine. Go shopping, people. And they even decorated the windows with some Christmas colors, if you will. So they want these young kids to learn about war. Oh, look at here. War in the Pacific. The war upset people. They wanted to help. Steve wanted to help too. Steve had an idea to help. So guess what he did? He decided to join the army. Look at here. So Steve was in the army, and this is how they tell our students to get ready to go to war, because he wants to help too, right? So here we go. They get in line. See the soldier there? And all these young kids are in line. First, a doctor had to examine him to make sure he was healthy. Steve waited a long time in line. Hey, I'm Anna Anders on the YouTube channel. I got a relative that went to the service, and I'm sure that that person had to stand in the medical line too. And I'll be honest with you, she joined the service, the military Navy, with seizures. Now, who gets on a boat having seizures? Well, things can get pushed through, people, depending on who you are and how you are, and that kind of crap happens, and I just find it so, not so S-O, but S-O-U-L, corrupt, from a military standpoint. But anyways, so Steve went to join the army, guys. Finally, it was his turn, and the doctor said, you're fine. You can join. The doctor looked at Steve's eyes, and he listened to his heart, see? And he said, then he took Steve to his office, right? Watch this. We're going to see what he does to Steve. So then the doctor told Steve he was not fit enough to fight. Uh-oh. But there was another way to join the army. Okay, let's see. So he was telling him, you're not healthy, but you can join the army. Hold on. So what happens is the doctor told Steve about a top secret project. Top secret project. Oh my God. In a secret lab. The government's always got to have secrets, right? Okay, so yeah. There we go. So he's joining the army to go for a secret project. So doctor gave Steve a special shot. This really happened once upon a time to our military guys. I can't think of the story right now, but my mother told me about it. And to be honest, I think it was a group of black Air Force guys that this happened to. And they gave him shots and stuff. So this kind of crap really does happen, people. And so, yeah, so he hit him, and then so he gave him a shot, and then he hits him with some special energy rays. Well, I'm not saying that they did this for real, but guys, I gotta tell you, the stuff that's going on in our world with EMP and all that today, you just never know. So after they gave him the shot and the rays, Steve's experiment was a success. So now he's healthy enough to join the army, because look at him, he's like a big old muscle buffoon I want to say the word buffoon. I don't know why. But the Army gave him a special shield and a costume. Wow, look at how militant this stuff is. Not good. You know, I would love to see the government start talking about this. See, the process and the project of genuine peace. Because, see, peace isn't going to hurt anybody. It's not going to hurt the Steves of the world. It's not going to hurt anybody. Peace doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't hurt anyone. And people can still be creative with their lives. You know, we don't have to have war to have a ballerina dancer. You know, ballerina dancers existed before the war. We don't have to have war to be a creative, artistic teacher. We don't have to have war to make a scuba diver, okay, people? So there's a message in this, in these 2 YouTube videos that I'm trying to give you. So we need to stop the drama, trauma, and chaos in our world. But we also need to stop with the corrupt indoctrination of our kids. The subliminal messages that we give them. You see the soldier there with the helmet and all that. See the newspapers. People, I gotta tell you, you know who owns the newspaper? Look, Cap is a hero. Who cares about heroes? You know, we don't need more war heroes. What we need is people to be alive from local to global. I'm humbly Anna Anders on the YouTube channel. We need to teach the truth. And the truth is, we all been lied to, and our children are still being lied to and indoctrinated with this hating war agenda. Look at here, like, yay, soldiers coming in off the ships, and he fights for justice and equality and freedom. Really? Well, people, if you don't know what you're fighting for corporations and big banksters. You're fighting for oil, for gold, for blood diamonds, human trafficking, drug trafficking. You're fighting for all that. And then, in addition to fighting for all that, we're indoctrinating our little children that are learning to read. And they're learning to read that bleeding is okay and that people harming people is okay too. I'm humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel, and this kind of crap makes me so sick for our children. So here we go. Look, we got World of Reading Level 1, X-Men, Avengers, Spider-Man, X-Men, Avengers, Spider-Man 2. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, that's what we've become. We've become a animated, cartoonish culture in American society today, that even the people that print this crap think it's okay to call our kids' school Clever Crazies for Kids Academy. I think we can come up with a better name for our kids' schools, like Place of Intelligence, Place of Sacred Beings, you know, just anything but Clever Crazies. This is very corrupt, and I don't do corrupt. And so, yeah, I want no part of this corrupt crap. I don't want my kids, my grandkids, entertaining this crap, okay? This is not good. This is fear-mongering indoctrination of our nation and of our children who don't know nothing to see any better with this crap. They want us to recycle and relive Pearl Harbor, and also the Holocaust. I don't know if it's really happened the way they say it did. I wasn't there, so I can't say. Neither were you there, so you can't say either. I know one thing. You know, they keep asking for money for everything, for these wars that have been fabricated. They keep asking for more and more money, okay, to buy more and more uniforms because of these attacked situations. But and they not only want more money for war, they still want you to go shopping and say, Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Santa Claus was created in the United States from corrupt Wall Street banksters, people. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. That's what I learned. And a friend of mine showed me that through a documentary. So that's where I'm at. And get your vote out. You know, presidents are not elected. Presidents are pre-selected by corrupt Wall Street and by the warmongers, people. So that's where we're at. And we need to educate our own children. Homeschool your own children. Pull out the real books that talk about real facts. God does not give us a fiction brain. He gives us a real brain. And we need to learn factual information, not fabricated, fear-mongering indoctrination. I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. I was a little bit long-winded. Hold on here. Gonna see, I don't know when that's coming into focus. There we go. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. This is part 2 of my video, final. Thank you. Bye-bye. See what you think, folks, but this is no joke. No joke.